Emwakwa baba Adkwart Studios. Nyame oshira so nyamreti na ohwe Adkwart Studios. Ya na me nwanwa se ye wo asofo enkramofo elememfo penimfo na ye nyina kasetia proye na so ye hu se proye no afiri o mawe ya na ye ta ka se politicians ni mom na proye no ho Ghana proye na afa ba bia se ohwe wo mu a ye from se GC yo wo mu ahwe enyina munkane aso no sika wo mu adi ho ye de soawo a wontumi na utie sania ye toto wano na utie nsem wo mo eka eya yira ho sempa mo my Ghana kese o man no e wo ho no ba bi obia benya kwan bia no no obori tokuro enti ye fiti o man we ma o man no enwunu o man no enwunu enti yetumi mfade bi emu o man we mu ba bi obia wo bia no obon tokuro na yasaba betwe ho aka se enema nkoyi na me de betie yetia me mekama dwen na nso aka wadwen ne atoato adwen sede bibi nkoyi na ya ntimi anyi amfiri ho no ma enya adwen se nyame ba be bibi amayen eya yira ho sem se oman atrimodinfo adoso na omo nwene enchirima no ho yensu ayese na omo mfa ho akwan de be ya entimi ni emfie yensa wona ya ditimi ahye won sa se adwuma bi no abro won tirimu a se omo nyade ade na omo ye skakra na omo di a omo di ma eye nwanwa yenkotie.
Now, Siasari said, it's the way that you guys spend money at ECG. Siasari said, it's the way that you guys spend money at ECG. Another one, you said cleaning expenses. 2.8 million, that was your budget. But ECG spent 10.4. How many suits did you clean for that? Now, honorarium expenses, 3.8, but you spent 4.6. Hotel expenses, 9.3 million was your budget, but you spent 12.2. Staff fuel. Hey, did they drive around the world? Budget was 2.8, and you spent 3.6 million. Communication expenses, ECG. Your budget was 4.2, but you spent 7.9 million. Consultancy, budget was 40 million, but you spent 58.6 million. All these you did it on your own without even board approval. Industrial relations, your budget was 2 million, but you spent 13 million. Stakeholders' expenses, your budget was 3.1 million, and you spent 49 million. And you want to increase our tariffs. Publicity, your budget was 5.7, and you spent 21.8 million. Professional fees and subscription, you are supposed to spend 731,000 cedis. and you spent 1.5 million. Overseas travel expenses, you were supposed to spend 14 million, and you spent 29.8 million. Call center expenses, you were supposed to spend 23.5 million, you spent 29.3 million. So budget approval was for 144 million, you spent 333 million. That's excess of 189.2 million. This shows financial indiscipline. And the recommendation over here is that sanctions under Section 96 of the Public Financial Management Act 216, Act 921, should be applied to the officers involved. We also urge management to efficiently monitor and control the company's expenses. CEO, those managers who were involved, I'm recommending that they need to face the Attorney General for prosecution. It's just simple and short. You spend all this and you want to come and increase our tariffs, you owe your thing. Now let's go to the next one.
Okay. I was saying Ghana Nibia didn't say Gunichino, or I said, Yawo, Obi Busawa, not sure Marcy. ECG. The Omoye. Now, budget, was around 100. I want to know we can know. Omo, I can call 300. And you half of a year. And now, can we actually say? Now, Moma, you win them, you know, most are battery and canyon. Someone I'm with the or see, simple and short, Omko Facey. Embra, Membran and Chiwom. But Adolfo, the Amada Biami boss had the way near. Because you say, or mine, you're 50 or mine. And a Ghana quite to say, you're the Sonia ne consu, you're the canteen ne consu. It's the only day I call. They mum a quanya uncle and a man. Any amani. Maybe Obia will be a maybe Obia will be a per se. Obu a mine quasia. Now, you boo a mine quasia. At the end of the day, no. When you boo quasia. Eh? O send your motivo, now somewhere they call to come in your pembra, since canon at the adeno, into the cockot, as I'm saying, in your fair cockot, I won't drink drunk, I say, or moody for. Yes, I didn't rub at you. Hey, or see, Sikano Mudi and one approve ma or more to office one or moki can yema boom. Mr. President, so what am I when ni Uncle Coco Numa? Na a better than a Ghana Juma ye. Oko, what I was at the same thing. Nanka, Tio, Assem way Nikanyadi. Abra light in a young French you, and so Batiani said, electricity for Aboka. What do you know was on Tiazi? I didn't want to my when him almost say, baby, now so can say, dear almost equator, number Tom Mayan, ne boarding. And a Juman and seven qua. Now, answer, but Bobani the answer or ban interview, no, you can't have you had it.
0.637 billion Ghana cedis. 0.637 billion Ghana cedis. A difference of 2.953 billion that was not declared, even though that was collected. And per regulations, 47 of the PFM regulations, you have fallen foul of the law by failing to disclose. The underdeclared revenue of almost 3 billion and the underpaid revenue of almost 1.3 billion, that alone gives us 4.3 billion Ghana cedis. 4.3 billion Ghana cedis. That notwithstanding, the 2.9 billion, what was it used for? And whatever it was used for, have you shown it to the auditors, and have the auditors cleared you of this infraction, the 2.9, almost 3 billion Ghana cedis that was not paid?
We have provided evidence to the auditors what it was used for. Most of it is for projects, for loss reduction, and also, again, for fuel, and meters, energy meters we bought. So that's what it was used for.
Said most of them were for projects.
For projects.
These sanctions. You're already going to see the Attorney General, so we'll add this one to it. So those officers involved, they will have 3 cases to deal with the Attorney General on it. Thank you very much, ECG. Those that I'm recommending to meet the Attorney General, it is not the office, it's the officers who were involved at that time of the audit. So they are the ones who are going to meet the Attorney General, not the current ones sitting out here who haven't done anything wrong. You see, those people who are involved, when the Attorney General writes to them, they will go. Don't worry.
Now, I had the interesting part.
Is that sanctions under Section 92 of the Public Procurement Act 2003, Act 663 as amended, should be applied to the officers involved. We also recommended that management should always adhere to the provisions in the Procurement Act stated above in all of these procurement activities. And again, auditors and clerk, you add this one to the issues they are going to answer to the Attorney General on it. This is a major violation, and those involved should face the law.
Part payment of procurement without written contract agreement. The cost is about 75 million Ghana cedis. What is the status with regards to this?
Madam Chair, the contract has been signed. It was signed in March of 2024.
It was signed
in March of 2024.
That was after the audit.
That was before the audit, but the audit was from January 2023 to December 2023. So at the time, there was no contract when the payment was made.
In the first place, why will you even make a payment without even contract? There is no contract.
Let me make it easy. This is a procurement violation, and it's under Section 92 of the Public Procurement Act 2003 as 663 as amended. The recommendation is for us to sanction you. So ECG, those who are involved, signing, paying 75 million Ghana cedis without a contract, you are going to meet the Attorney General. So, clerk, have it out there. This is 4 infractions that they're going to meet.
Serious. One Ghana. The Busau said, Kebi mami kebi Ghana for. Be before. Tie mami nkama se moncho na mi twa mfoni we a ebe mo hu tie yeah when nyina no amanyafo ne wo mo an na hye wo mo nsa na wo ka officers no ye be frɛ wo mo an na hwɛ so na mo ye kutupa ema ye hwie Ghana skase gu nkrofo botom. Now, on my, I see, be increase electricity. abra kosomo ayi ensuo no na ewrane ayi yetim ka kire en se omo ayi na omo tua no adan tie montie awurade asɛm Israel ma montie awurade asɛm Ghana ma na awurade ne asase sofo anya oham na nokware ne adoye ne Nyankopɔn ho nimdie biara ni asase ne so nokware ne adoye ni asase ne so. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Ghana. For the Lord hath controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. Now, Tihayo, Tiha, or see, in tam kan kontompo, I would ye krono, any our say no, would di akakabensem. Na mojashiogu etua mojashiogu oso enyum miensa enti asase eno di abobo na esutifo nyina nyinyam wiemu muadumani ewiemu muwa duma epumu mpatampo ereyasa enyimu na no nanso ma obi nham na ma obi nkani mu frise wo might say wona woni asofo eham kontompo awudie ne krono nyansa krono ya depend ebo krono ayan kan kase oso mba akohia attorney general no maga kan ma sem ho ayara ho sem o say there is no truth Ghana no kwara hwiase wo badwam ena mekae no hwe enkwala pimpima ko a omoko school na enkwala 1000 a obi abeto sikai obi abeto prae obi abeto mopi na ya omo de ya dai enti yenya obi obetimi atna na obe ko school a na list e de be ma omo no obusa se babia na onkono nsika ya hodo wo de me mfa sika na enkwala e ko school a obi eto aso afu be na omonkodo abra ye won crofo school mo on ma omo hwe school no so na obi a create bibia na wa create na ye de any pet o man mu ene ye kan electricity dey hwe school ababontin se baby o hod ma ya ji o mo 20,000 ebi 17,000 or secondary school eni enkola no be ko school pona sam ayiwe ebe adwuma no obi ntimi fa ne be ko school biem ya see a free education be ko he awofu a wo mo anya school o mo ma twiro yara o mo ko ba bi fufuro koko buso amane a o mo hu baby a be fa bia no che se obi hu ye se ahai ana migina e wo so pe kwan bi no de sisi o man no onfa ho ne all kan se me ma anya obi egisire he ye fa police fo a eno ya asem ye fa soldier fo a eno ya asem da ben na on my way ye betimi de ye na si for ma sane ma way afiri on my way mu da ben na si ye fo bi o the say immigration ye fo bi o police ye fo bi o fire service ye fo bi na enipa tumi ko tue sika we ya abra obes small mine no enti o man no akwa de say na meka edikante na ekonsuo enti yanye o man pani a ode na be si for masa niema we atu atwa Ghana we have a long way. Enti no wasema meka say kwantimpo da house Ghana ye na nwirem mena mbu be we say Ghana hye mpabo a chi no twa kwantenten Ini mada ebe wura empaboa no. Ewie enso yentumi ngro. Se nyina na amfi adwen ya na eduru ba bi ohun. We na na ye me yasesa difo bi be baso mo hyehyɛ nkom bia. Ebusa mo se sa nyame ben na omo edwae ho no. Nyankopɔn si Ghana han onokwa ni ho. Na nokwa ni ho no ne Nyankopɔn na obeyi obi. Mo diskana mo nkotua na nya kwa nkoe baabi. Neboa. Mo nkotua nya kwa nkoe baabi. Si o le mani di obi atem meboa. We got me to be new attempt because you found call. I don't know Jenna no home. They were more corner FMODA. And ye to me, she may to me in cafe, but ye back cast some more. Next time, this will be corner could this be more. Over here, ye. I don't know 2 more things, sir. More nationality. Bye bye.